Hello, all. It's me again. I just wanted to come on and talk about life and how things are going. As you guys already know, I'm living my life with my son and my dog, and we're getting through it alone and trying to figure out everything and how we're gonna, get through life going forward with after this karmic trial that I was presented. Um, The trials, I don't think, are over, but I do feel like, in terms of the demonics having some type of free will here, I think that's ended. I think around the 22nd of February, I kind of felt things dissipating and shifting. I feel like there's been a big difference in the way I feel and a big difference in the energy alone. So I feel like, roughly what I want to try to express is like, I feel like the demonics or the lower entities were given some time to try to foster. Um, sorry, my dog and my baby are just scrapping it out on. Sorry, it's so cute. I guess like what I'm trying to say is like I feel like the demonics were giving some leeway for some time. I don't know how long the time frame was. I feel like a lot of us came on last year or the last 2 years, and once we were all on and kind of understanding what was going on, I feel like there was a shift maybe 6 months ago or 7 months ago where these legions of the enemy were allowed to kind of take dominion over the earth, find lower based entities, meaning persons that were of the lower, like remember what I said about the lower base natures, and inhabit them and or coerce them or try to motivate them in order to make an attack or formulate an attack. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair because I'm like, wow. Yeah, mom life, don't have a lot of time to do the hair. But they were given this dominion in order to try to sway God's children, if you want to put it that way, the star seeds, the 144, anyone who's trying their best to, it doesn't even have to be those, it could be anyone of, a good heart that was trying to do the right thing. Most of us, I feel like we interacted with family members, loved ones, bosses, someone who was trying to take us down. So this feeling of like, them trying to destroy everything we've tried to build within our humble hearts. And I feel like that time was over. I think like why I'm saying that is around February 22nd. I think that was some form of portal, or it was a closing of a portal. So I feel like, at least for me in my heart, my anxiety, everything started to dissipate around that time. So I really do feel like once judgment was called on that portal time, the enemy, I don't want to call it the enemy, the lower ended beings were told to take a hike, and in a sense like everything started restoring or going back to normal. And I find that's pretty odd, not odd, but is the resemblance also happened to manifest in my life, because even my partner, who has not talked to me in over 6 months, all of a sudden was coming with his heart open, saying things. He hasn't apologized yet, but mind you, he talked to me about our son, which was a huge change. So I feel like there was a release, and now that karma's playing out for these lower-ended beings, now that they're released from their, I don't like saying the word demonic entities, but that might be the best relation I can say. They were being inhabited, maybe walked in and used for that time frame in order to try to, they were given some time to like kind of dissuade all the lambs, all the star seeds, to get them off their mission. And I feel like that time is over. Not to say that we're not all dealing with things, but I feel like those entities, the clock ran out for them. So now there's a little more clarity and peace. We're in a time frame, I believe, of like reverence. We're like staying neutral. We're waiting for this divine timing, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, was divine timing. Obviously, all of us have come through. It's like we finished our marathon. We're all like, oh, where's the cold water? Where's the robe to warm us, type of thing. And it's coming. It's just we have to wait for divine timing. And I mean, much like you, I don't think anyone knows when this time is going to happen. Even the Bible says that. Like, we don't know when this time of reckoning is going to occur. But I do feel like it's in the midst. And like as a soul, I'm kind of curious because I'm anxious, just like everyone else, because as eternal souls, like, surprises are all we have left in a sense. And if we did know everything, like, what fun would that be? You know, like, what fun would we have in the world if we didn't, you know, I kind of, like, okay, I guess the way I'm trying to describe this is I feel like this time is like a kid waiting for Christmas. And that's kind of how I feel. That's what I feel like divine timing and reverence and that solemn time is about. Like, for all of you that may have had maybe Christmas or Advent calendars, it's like I feel like we're opening that, you know, that door every day and receiving our blessing, our chocolate, and we're waiting patiently for the days to lead up to the Christmas time. You know, some believe that it's going to be Jesus coming back again. Some of us believe that it's going to be Jesus's consciousness returning through us. Who knows? I mean, it would be great to see JC again. Who wouldn't want to see that? Like, humble hearts, right? We all want to see that happen. So I don't have any real want to change that idea. I really think that would be amazing, as most of us do, and most of us are preparing for his return and or his consciousness return. We don't really know which it'll be. Maybe we'll all embody him. Who knows, right? Maybe we'll all just rise up as Jesus incarnated. We don't know. But I just wanted to share that I feel like we're in a time of reverence. And to not give up hope, to, you know, keep the faith, keep strong, keep marching. Like, for example, like, even though I got through that last trial, I'm going through one last, or I say last one, but I mean, I think life's always going to have trials. But my job came at me this week because I finally got subsidy. I finally got $10 daycare here in Toronto. And I finally got a watcher for my son, a daycare. And I've been waiting for that. It's been hella hard here in Toronto because there's so many babies, I think, that were born during COVID. But at the same time, it's like I get all this lined up, and then all of a sudden my boss is like, oh, we need A, B, C, and D. And D happened to be those shots. And I refuse to get those shots, especially at this point when COVID is practically over. And literally, like, they're asking me for shots, and I'm in the midst of waiting to see what they say. So I might be out of the legal world. And I'm done, you know what I mean? I'm just done. I'm like, strip me of everything. Take everything away. I'm not scared anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, let's start something new. Let's start a new life. I mean, I managed to read my friend last week. Another reading. Yay! So it looks like maybe I'll start moving into something clairvoyant. Maybe I'll tackle tarot cards or something, because I've been watching them, and it's so cool how tarot cards or tarot card readers seem to be like the spirit radio that we all need in this time of need and time of reverence and time of change. So maybe maybe runes or something, but I feel like a lot of my downloads, sorry, my son's, always doing the mommy thing. Yeah, he's who wouldn't want to play with that? I feel like we all need to be taking shifts. If most of us have, some of us are later to the game, like myself. I will be, next thing on the list, liquid paper. Please put that back. Please put that back. Thank you. Fascia. Okay. Sorry, I was just telling him to close it. So I just want you to know that much like all of you, we're all pressing forward. And, I try to find inner strength every day. It's really tough, when the whole world tells you that you don't deserve help, and you don't deserve love, and you don't deserve... You just got to keep saying, yeah, you do, You got to just keep saying, I'm here. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to do, because no one's going to tell you what you are except for you. So I really hope that this helps someone, because I know that when I listen to all of my other my soul tribe or people online, it really helps me. And I want to pray out to all of you that you guys have really saved me in this really dark time. Aside from my angels and my ancestors and God, it's been really tough. So I just want to put a shout out and thank to all the people out there that have been doing their great work. And I hope that I can do the same in the next months, the next year, and bring joy and happiness to all of you. But right now is about divine timing and not losing hope and not giving up. And knowing that our blessings are around the corner. Christmas is coming, right? And that's all I wanted to say. Thanks, guys. Bye.